Hello, welcome to this channel. Today we'll be talking about how to write a winning business proposal that gets approved within 48 hours. In fact, in my case, it was 28 hours, as in it was really amazing. So today I'm going to be giving you all the tips, how I draft my proposals, how um, all the nitty-gritty, everything involved, nothing left behind. All right. So if you're just joining us, if this is your first time in this channel, please consider subscribing once you get value, for obvious reason, of course, so that when next I post videos like this again, you will get it as well. And if you subscribed already, give this video a thumbs up as soon as you get value, so that I can reach more persons. Okay, so let's move forward. Now, what is a proposal? A business proposal is written offer of services tailored to a particular client. So a proposal has a goal, a proposal has a recipient, a proposal is objective driven, right? So let's move on, okay? And then what is expected? A business proposal is created for a specific request or opportunity. If you do not know the client's problem, you cannot propose a solution. So proposal works with solution in mind. Okay, so if you're writing a proposal to XYZ company, you must have researched what their problem is. You must have researched their oversight. You must have researched their projections. You must have researched their needs, and then you have a solution for them. That's the rationale behind proposal. All right. So, and then the first thing you need to consider while drafting a proposal is that you must ensure that you know who you are writing to. You must ensure that the audience, the recipients of the proposal actually needs your proposal at a particular time. So preparation is very important. Preparation is very important. And then the second thing you need to consider is the audience. Okay, the proposal audience is the most crucial factor to get right when preparing the proposal. The writer must understand the reader on the other side of the document. So take it like as you're writing a proposal, read the mind of the reader. Okay, so if you are the one reading the proposal of someone else, what exactly do you expect? I mean, what should you be? What do you think should be in such documents? All right, these things are very important when considered, because if I'm writing a proposal, I like putting myself in the shoe of the recipient, the reader. Okay, and when you put that into consideration, you're going to do well. You are going to do well. Now, these are things you need to consider. What is their role? Okay. Now, talking about the audience, who is the decision maker? All right. Now, let me sound it as a warning right here. When you're drafting a proposal, try as much as possible not to drop it at the desk of the secretary. In most cases, by my experience, it never gets to the appropriate quarter. Okay, so you don't write to address the secretary. You don't write to address probably the CEO. You write to address the decision maker in that organization. And then the 3 point is that what are their main concerns? Still talking about the interests, their pain points. What support or resources do they already have? Which solution would provide the best value? Okay. What is their industry background? These things are very important. Put these things into perspective. It is going to help your proposal in big time. Okay. Now, ensure your proposal is as effective as possible. Prepare, plan, write, and review with the audience in mind. Time spent understanding the reader. Now, take note that proposal has to do with a whole lot of research, not that intensive research, but at least you have to research your audience. You have to research your recipient. You have to research the destination of your proposal. Very important. Now, a winning proposal, business proposal generally begins with an in-depth findings discussion. The writer collects information on the client's current problem, their goals, and potential solutions. Now, you see the reason why I said you need to research. Okay, so if you don't know what their problem is, you can't provide accurate solution that will be propelling, that will be acceptable. I mean, that will be approved with the speed of light. You get my point. So you must be able to know exactly what the organization needs at that particular time. Excuse me. Your proposal is a response to their problem. Therefore, your writer or team must have a deep understanding of their concerns. Okay, so proposal, like I said earlier on, proposal is an answer to a request in any organization. So if you're writing a proposal and the proposal is being rejected, there are two things involved. Either it's not well crafted or you are not addressing the problem. That is very, very key. Okay, so if you've written a proposal, it was rejected or delayed, you might want to consider going back to the books. Okay, so let's move forward. With a strong awareness of the problem, you can propose a solution. This is the heart of the document. Your company has to pitch an offer that better suits the requirements of the client than any of your competitors. It's very, very important we understand that. Now, the next slide says your proposal should be effective. Look at that. Efficient and valuable. And each of these qualities has to be clarified within the discussion so that they can be communicated within the document. Now, I took my time to draw this out so that when I'm talking to you on this tutorial, I should be able to, I will be very, very articulative. That is why I prepared the slides so that I will be able to get it, and then if you would want this to be sent to you, to your email or whatever it is, you could drop a request on the comment section and I will do just that for free. Why are we friends? Especially if you are subscribed. Okay, so I'm going to do it on 2 occasions. You are a subscriber, and then secondly, you're going to bring somebody, like this video technically so that I can reach out to everybody. So I'm willing to give out this slide for free. Meanwhile, it's a paid slide. I'll let you know about that later on, but I'm giving it for free. So let's move on. That's by the way anyway. So what is the overall strategy? Which features make it more cost effective? How will your solution make the client work easier and better? The findings discussion ensures the writer truly understand the client and the solution. Now, these are very, very important. Ask why. The proposal does not highlight how great your business is. It highlights how great you can make your client's business. It's not about and that's the mistake most people make. When they're writing proposal, they channel all the attention to themselves. Okay, now the proposal should reflect the client's problem. It should reflect the problem that the organization is going, their challenges, their needs, pain points at that particular time, not your milestones or achievement. Of course, that's going to come up later. There's a section where we're talking about the breakdown, the chapterization, the template of the proposal. I will talk about that a little bit. Okay, a simple but important question to align yourself with this philosophy is why? Why are you writing this proposal? Why should the client choose you? No answer. Incorporating the audience and the result of the findings discussion, you should critically analyze your solution. Where do you add value? How does your solution increase the client's long-term success? How do you uniquely resolve problems? Now, which aspect verify your trustworthiness? What impact will your solution have on the business? Now, this slide is very, very key. We may not be able to exhaust everything because, of course, this is a video on YouTube. Okay, so have you worked and proven yourself before? Familiarity allows the proposal to be more refined and narrow, whereas a new client requires more details as well as your capacity to solve the problem. It's very, very important. Now, should you have a question as I progress on this tutorial, I want you to leave your question in the comment section and I will answer every question that is available. Now, let's talk about the competition. Your proposal will likely be reviewed with a series of competitors, no doubt. Therefore, understanding what your competitors may offer will improve your own submission. If possible, review your competitors' previous work to give you context as to the solution, strategy, and pricing they will offer. Refine your proposal plan so that it is more appealing than your competitors. Get that? Now, content of a proposal. There's a range of formats and styles for preparing a proposal. That I can guarantee. And I have my own special kind of templates that works, tested and proven. You want it? Drop a comment section. Drop a comment in the comment section. The outline below is a content order that I have tested as most effective. Now look at this, how to write a proposal title. The title should be snappy, engaging, and be a one-line catching sentence. Proposal to XYZ company, for example, as a title, is a lost opportunity. Now look at that. Proposal to Chief company. It's boring and doesn't even offer the audience any valuable information. Can you imagine? Imagine how important the audience is. Imagine what sort of title they would like to read. We'll use an example of engineering services to a construction company. Now look at this. Rock solid foundations, geotechnical site assessment offer for XYZ construction. Now this is more direct. It gives the reader an idea of what they are looking forward to. If you're unsure of the title, don't worry. Yeah, title most times is not the most important thing. The most important thing is the content that your proposal carry. Okay, so most times title is the last thing you want to look at. Okay, but it's one of the, did I say it's not the most important thing? It's one of the most important things, if not the most important thing, but it's not the first thing you should consider writing. Okay, because your title is a gateway to your proposal being read. So title, I can give it a shot. It's 90% the most important in every business proposal. Okay, so let's have that in place. Okay, overview or opportunity statement. Of course, every proposal has opportunity statements. After the title, the next template you will see, the next heading you will see is what? Opportunity statement. This section dives into client's problem and your solution. Okay, so that's exactly what the opportunity, the overview statement is all about. You discuss the problem and you talk about the solution. Here you can present your thorough understanding of the client's problem. It may or may not take the shape of a full analysis. The depth of analysis depends on the specific proposal. Well, I like writing my proposal, starting my proposal with a powerful story of a problem that I encountered, and then I come back to solve it, and thereafter I give a solution of how the company can, I'm writing to can solve the same problem. So that's my own approach, right? So your bid should then neatly and effectively resolve their problem. Okay, so we have talked about, you talk about the problem and then your solution, and then you talk about your bid. Now, clarify how each facet or stage of your proposed strategy adds to the overall solution. Number 3, the reader should be able to draw a straight line from your solution to their problem. I'm going to tell you in a jiffy what some of these statements that I just made mean. Okay. Excuse me. So, yeah, deliverables and timeline. Now, this is very, very important. Try as much as possible not to overpromise, and try as much as possible not to underpromise. I know that sounds complicated. Okay, always give a time that you can meet and overshoot. Okay, delivery should be clearly identified as to what the client will expect to receive or have accomplished. This should be specified and never over or under promise. Okay, so your delivery should always specify when the project will be completed. Okay, and it's very important to highlight that deliveries and timeline. And once again, I really want to specify that you don't give a time that you will not be able to meet up. You give a time that you are so sure that you're able to meet up. That's very, very important. Having a clearly defined and realistic timeline is key. Often projects take longer than expected. Yeah, that's true. Make sure to identify potential weaknesses of the timeline and address them directly. A detailed timeline will show a clear understanding of the project scope and implementation. That's true. Creating a proposal budget. Now, this is where most people miss it. The all-important budget, some readers will skip through the document and read the budget first and then return to the rest. Yeah, that's true. We've seen clients that will they'll look at the title, they'll flip through the overview, and they come to the what? Budget. They want to know what you are talking about. I mean, all this grammar you're speaking, they want to know how much it's worth. Therefore, it should be accurate, competitive, and easy to understand. Why both budget and hourly budgets are common. We recommend using a fixed price quote where feasible. No matter which type of budget, the total bid value should be broken down into smaller items. Okay. Separating the costs also allow clients to understand the higher investment areas. Your overall proposal should support each budget item by a clear client benefit. Now, this is very, very key. This is very, very key. Now, after your budget, you're going to have a section called About Us. Okay. Now, the About Us talks about your company, what you do, what people might be wondering. Does this section come first? Okay. Now, yeah, the reason why this section is not coming first is because you don't want to present yourself as the image of the proposal. You want to present the company as the focus of the proposal. You want to present the company you're writing to. You want to present their problem as a priority. So they'll read through your proposal, they read through what you have to offer them, and then they ask the question, who are these people? So you see yourself next in this next session as about, okay? To think about it, this is a strategy that has worked for me and it has worked for so many of our students, and it's going to work for you if you adopt this as well. So this order keeps the audience in mind. Okay, the proposal tells the story of why your solution is the best, and the about section is the compelling last line, not the opener. You can be creative in this section. It should provide contact information, background on your company, like key personal information. Be persuasive, positive, and realistic. Okay, and yes, and talking about the language of your proposal, it is very, very important that you use active words. Okay, so include positive words. It adds to the appeal of the proposal. Why persuasive and positive? The text must also be realistic. Only accurate information that can be completely delivered should be included. Okay, now over promising, I have said something about this one before. All right, try as much as possible not to overpromise. Do what you think you can do, but deliver in time. That is very, very important. Okay. Now, be precise and concise. To ensure your language is realistic, be precise in your text. Use specific terms. Be crystal clear. Don't leave room for ambiguity. Okay. Be crystal clear. Okay. Be concise. Everyone is busy. Assume your audience is really, really busy as well. And most proposals don't get read in entirety. They just look at the nitty-gritty, especially if you have a good catchy title, you get read very well. Your proposal should include all the required and useful information without any fluff. That's very important. That's very important. Use active words and simple wording. We talked about that before. Passive words are like, the materials will be delivered to the site by our trained operators. No. Active words. Our trained operators will deliver the materials to the site. That's exactly what we're talking about. You see? Okay. So another common mistake in proposal is writing to sound impressive. You should never do that. All right, you should never do that. Simple wording will ensure the text stays accessible as always. Keep the audience in mind and write in simplest terms appropriate for the reader. Don't forget, if you're getting value from this, don't forget to subscribe if you've not done so already, and give it a thumbs up if you're getting value for this. If you've subscribed already, this is going to make my day. So try as much as possible to do that. Avoid jargon. Okay, complex. Our website review will ensure great user experience through implementation of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript revisions. That's sounding, it's making my head spin. Now, this is what we should be talking about. Simple. Our website review will ensure great user experience throughout the site by revising the design and the decision. Check that out. So try as much as possible not to involve jargons in because there's every possibility that the people you're writing to don't have experience in the field. They want to know how you want to solve their problem. So they don't want to know the terms you use in your expertise or whatever it is. They want to know how you are able to solve their problem with simple English, simple language. Okay. So all these business readers, these are facts. These are facts. Okay. Now don't forget to design your documents. Now I have a powerful design that I used to use and all that. It's wonderful. Conclusion: a winning business proposal is your opportunity to showcase your business skills and your unique strategy to meet a client's needs. Developing a strong proposal is not a quick or easy task, but when done well, it is a key to business success. Now, there's something I'm going to show you. All right, there's something I'm going to show you. I want to show you. I want to show you how. Yeah, that's my screen over there. So now look at this. You're seeing this. This is one of the proposals that I wrote. So when I'm talking about design, this is exactly what I mean, you should have a heading. Okay, look at this. Now look at this. How EgoScan can consistently generate 50 clients in every day. 50 clients every day doing one thing. I wrote this proposal and the day I wrote it, it was accepted. Can you beat that? So look at the opportunity statement. All right. I'm not going to leave this on, so you don't look at it for a long time. So blah, 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 blah. So now look at that. So when we are talking about designing your proposal, this is what I'm talking about. So in the design here, I have our logo, our phone number, our official business email. And then of course, there's a website down here where you click on this link, take you to a website portfolio. Then look at about us, okay? About us. So having gone through the proposal, you see about us. So this is a research, this is a design, a proposal design templates that I've been working from. And you can get this template in using just Microsoft Word. Just type proposal template, you will see down there. For those of you who use Office, Microsoft Word, you always find that these templates are available. But if you want this template, if you want me to send it to you, drop a comment in the comment section and I will do just that. I mean, I'm here for the value anyway. So that's that. So I hope you got this value. So if you like, you just stop there and I'll be doing more videos as time goes on. So if you've gotten value, please try as much as possible to give it a thumbs up and I'll appreciate everything, every bit of it. And of course, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. It's just a way to appreciate that the effort that we are putting in to give you value from this app. So try as much as possible to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And then if you got a question, drop your question in the comment section and I will do just that, be answering it every time I come online. So till the next video, don't forget, I am Jones Profit and I do this all the time. See ya, chap chap.